Greetings and salutations. Ben here, Chef Trev there, and Cousin Doc right about there.
Hey.
Hanging here on, Sunday, because that's what I do. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Again, that's how that works. So we're going to get into some roll call momentarily. It says right next to my head, right here. We got 16 people watching. I find that hard to believe. That's an all-time low for a Sunday opener. But then again, it's not every week I get a Hall of Famer on. Like, there's a Music Hall of Fame? There is, but, there's lots of Music Hall of Fames. How do I know? Because I'm not in any of them.
Cooking Hall of Fame?
Was that? Oh, you're in the Hall of Fame. That's right.
Yeah, I was shining up to you.
Yeah, he's got an award looking thing and everything. Look, check this out, folks.
Yeah, check that out right there.
Ooh, fancy.
You can't see it, so yeah. And unlike some other people that got it, I did not drop and smash mine.
Well, I could. Let's see who we got in the chat. It says we're up to 23 people. I expect much more. First person in the chat. Oh, it's you.
It's me. Yeah.
Oh, that should be fun. Well, we'll see.
Yeah. Never know.
Then we got Steve, Rosa. Steve's here. Says Doug, Ben, everyone. Cheers. Then we got Doc Kramer, 316. Then we got Billy Baloney and a stupid number. Literally, that's a screen name. Billy Baloney and a stupid number, folks. Speaking of stupid numbers, there's Zach Thong, 2753. Hike! I don't know. I don't know. Sports. Ooh, look at me. Keith H is here. He says, good to see you, Doug. Been a while. Has it been a while?
I don't know. Has it?
Good to see him. All right. Mark Spurgeon tuning in from, I think, Alaska, I want to say. He's got the neck. Johnny Three Bars here. There's Munch Michelli. He's not Martian nor Murray, but he's here anyways. Martian Murray's here. And for those wondering, Trev's making lasagna. Ooh. You're muted, Trev, member. So, he's showing. All right. Well, you could just show we got that.
I'm really hoping that was the cob of corn that he was holding. I'm really hoping that.
It was lasagna noodles.
Okay. I wasn't sure what it was at the start. Like,
right. There's Jim. That's JP page 2. Oh, Trev just X'd himself out. Perfect, Trev. Quality. Whoopsie. He probably, as he's put the phone, he doesn't even realize that he's turned himself off at this point. No. It's Jim. McCollum Music. There's Matt. Good to see Matt in here. Arf is here. Jeff K. Zach Thong. The voice of Cornhole. He says, holy crap, the two of you on time. Well,
there's probably a story.
There's a reason. Yeah, it's my channel, not his.
We had some technical difficulties.
And even then, it was, we were talking to someone else who goes, oh, it's showtime. We're like, oh, fuck, it is. All right. Richard Nagamitsu's here. Unfuckabelievable says, this could be fun. See, he knows. It could be. There's Terry's 3Gs, moderator to the stars, and me. There's Hip Metalworks. Good to see you, Hip. There's Doc Siltanen. I think, Doc Siltanen. Jesus. I'm like, come on. I've met the guy, virtually, 2-dimensionally. Doc's up in Sault Ste. Marie, Doug.
Oh, the salt. You know what? There's a cornhole league up there.
Nothing else to do. Actually, sadly, 1,000 more people just got a lot more free time based off the news last week. Sadly, we don't want to say that though. It's good to see Doc in here. There's Blackjack Guitar. Oh, I think Doc Kramer's Dan Gorman. I think because that's the only Dan I can think of off the top of my head. People should change their screen names to match their handles thing. So there we go. We're caught up. There's 34 people in here now. Should mention any donations to the virtual tip jar will be going towards the girls' Christmas fund. And then whatever's left over from that will maybe buy Amanda something. I say, well, really, Doug, I'm just going to do like the cool aunt and uncle thing, which is...
She was the youngest. She got everything anyway, so she gets Yeah.
No. It's the hack. We give the girls actual gifts, right? But then the parents just get like a bunch of boxes of chocolates, and before they have a chance to tear into them post dinner, the kids have already. So really, it's just extra for the. They're searching for Tone. Shorter search tonight. Only took 6 minutes. Good to see you, Blue Mox and Wayne McConnell. So yes, any virtual tips will be going towards the Christmas fund, and for every $50 tier tonight that we raise money, we'll be showing off a photo of the two of us. Pre-adulthood will go with it. Oh, I'm like, do we have one where we're both awkward teenagers? You're like, I was never an awkward teenager. I beg to differ. Utility Muffin Research Laboratories here. And Rob Blackmore official. This is cold as balls in Glace Bay. When isn't it? And Trev has still not noticed that he's off. Jesus. Wow.
Do you know what Rob Blackmore's going to be getting for Christmas?
Lump of coal.
Coal. He's getting coal.
From the harbor?
Well, underground. It's all under. It's all
under there. Yeah. He says, wait, you're adults now? Well,
debatable.
Yeah. We're adult enough that his wife tolerated us for almost 2 full weeks in a trailer. Mm-hmm. And that's to use the term tolerated.
Yep.
It's really like, why are you drinking so much? You didn't drink this much last year.
He's got to deal with him.
He's here. And that was he's here. It could be taken as a good, bad, or otherwise, but he's here. It's Joe McGraw. Good to see you. We got connections in the coal industry. They say the coal industry's shut down in Sydney, but we know people.
Steel was in Sydney. Coal, like, how did you not know anything? Coal was Glace Bay. Steel was Sydney.
All right. I thought coal was also in Sydney.
No, that was I just see thinking that was the tar ponds.
There is that. We tried to cement it over. What happened? The cement wouldn't cure.
So do we do now? We made a whole green space where kids can go and play and have concerts.
I'm going to guess that's Richard Nagamitsu. Yay! Oh, I see what you did there, Marcia Murray. Murray Christmas.
Oh.
All right. Well, we're halfway to the first photo. I'm just going to say it right now.
Actually, I'd say probably like 45% of the way because it's only 20 and we got to get to 50.
Actually, I got another 5 through the virtual tip jar.
Well, I did not know that.
That was what I said from Richard Nagamitsu before that one came up.
Okay.
Yeah. Now the open hearth park. Great.
Yep.
What's up, Dave? It's a six string Stangard. String. It's Dave. Because I can't freaking talk tonight because I didn't pregame properly. By the way, Ken, let Trev know he's still not on air at all.
And I think that's what Donnie was talking about because we haven't done a show because of work, other things, and me being away with cornhole stuff. We hadn't done a show in like 3 weeks.
That's true.
So last night I did with StreamYard. You hit click live.
Yep.
And then we did a good 5-10 minutes. Why is there no one there? Well, no, you got to hit it twice.
We've done that too. So yeah, it's a family trait. Except I can blame lifestyle choices.
Oh yeah.
Why don't we have anybody? I haven't hit go live.
Yeah,
because you hit go live and then actually it's like, are you sure? And you're like, yes.
Yep.
And it.
Yep. So. I had to deal with that. Yeah.
Most of the time I set a live stream up and it was set to unlisted. Wonder why nobody's tuning in. I'm broadcasting to nobody.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. Eddie Van Haskell's in the house. You can tell by the way that he is. Nice. So yes, we haven't caught up in a while, so we figured Doug was due for an appearance on the channel, folks. It's been a minute, so
I'm trying to think when the last time I was on was.
What Did you come on for the 7,000 subscriber show?
I'm
Yes, maybe.
possibly.
Usually, when I do a milestone show, you kind of invite yourself on.
Yeah.
Which is a family.
Which is kind of really hard to do since you have to send me the link anyway. But
it is, but you'll say it publicly first, so then I feel obligated because people. Chris is asking, Doug, what are the wings you were supposed to send me?
I think that was Donnie that said that. Plus, I'm not sure they would last.
By the way, Terry, could you put a link to Doug's stuff in the chat? Not necessarily you. He's not on the YouTubes as much anymore.
Well, no, I've got to get there because StreamYard's expensive.
I know. I just spent over $600 on it, Doug.
Well, yeah, and I'm missing out. There's that sale that's on right now for like less than half price. But
of course there is, because I just renewed it a few weeks ago for over $600, which was funny. The bank thought it was fraud and denied it. And then I manually went to buy it, and the bank still went, denied! And I'm like, oh! And first of all, this is not the first year I bought it. Like, I've been a customer for years.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Papa Blue? Yeah.
Yeah, because I went to go to another service that's like StreamYard, and
almost 7,100 at this point.
Was not a good situation. It wasn't. I thought it'd be easier to deal with, but it was not easier to deal with.
Not. There's Rob, Offbeat Bass Gear, Eddie Fay. Oh, we got another 20. Play me some Zepp tomorrow on Canucks with guitars. You got it, Jim. Just got to remind me tomorrow. Probably, lifestyle choices. But I'll try to remember. I always like any excuse to play Zeppelin riffs. I'm in. So, really, that's how much StreamYard costs? Well, there's various levels, Zach.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's about 400 American. They're out to lunch with their price. Well, there are more expensive options. Like, there's a version that's like, what is it, Doug? Like $200 a month?
Yeah.
Like for the corporate version?
Yep. I'm not going for that one.
So, yeah. So we didn't do that. But, it does what it does, and I think I get money out of it, or try to anyway, so. Mm-hmm. It's not as easy when the live streams are demonetized, but we do that on purpose.
Trust me, I just noticed because you have the paid version, I don't have the paid. I have a thing up in the corner that says I can stream it to my audience.
Yes, you can.
I don't know if my audience will be able to handle this, though.
Well, we know. Remember, your audience went sideways one night. They're like, is that guy smoking a bong?
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Because they're like, who's this guy? Anything asking, which wireless guitar system do you recommend? Radio Shack. Yeah. Realistic, no.
The as Terry's 3Gs would say, the Gibson Strat.
You want him to put the right links in the chat for you? Keep that up. He's like, yeah, I was going to, but nope. But yeah, Doug, if you're on the Face Space, check out Down and Back Cornhole podcast on the Face Space.
I'm trying to do a bit more, trying to get live over in the Face Space, then put the recorded stuff over onto YouTube,
which can confuse some people. I'm not going to mention anything.
Trust me, not live.
But he watched it live on Facebook 2 days earlier.
Yeah.
Clearly didn't have the volume on. And now Chris is confused. Oops.
Yep.
Well, he's one of them. We like Chris.
Yep.
So actually, Chris has been a huge supporter of both of our channels.
Oh, he has. No, he totally, like when I was over live on YouTube, he was there all the time, and it was was always great.
Michael Krause is here and says, I'm late. Add this to the list of things Ben won't forgive me for. I'll forgive you, Mike. But I won't forgive you for the sheer volume of Dane Electro products you own. I'm going to go with that. Ooh.
So, and then because I know you've already forgotten it.
I'm just looking. He's got your YouTube channel in there.
And then there's the other.
.com.
Yeah, that was the other. The one on the website on the bottom is for one of my sponsors.
Right. That isn't the Facebook link to the podcast. Maybe Chris could find it because he's a pretty regular tuner-inner. Terry was going to, then he realized it says, add like. He's like, oh, I'm not adding like. But
actually, Chris was on one of the shows the one time.
Yes. It's actually just a few people in the chat that were on the show, and one of them didn't know you're live, so he played the Sanford song theme for like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Which was quite funny. Talk about throwing your... Geez, that was a problem. When you allow me to do the guests, essentially, the show went sideways, and your audience is like, what the hell?
Yeah,
I suppose this year, your co-host handled the guests, and I sat in a green room for hours on end.
Well,
just getting greener.
But yeah, so as lifestyle choices and forgetting things, you're at like what?
Thanks, Dave. Have a good one. I'm going to check out Dave's channel too. He's at like, I don't know, 1 million subscribers at this point.
So you're at like $19.99 plus 5, and then what was the last one?
20. We're at 45.
Oh, 45. Okay, yeah.
I can math.
So we're like $5.01 away.
Well, actually, we're less than $5 because there's exchange rates and stuff. Technically, we got $6.63 Canadian on a donation, but it's $5 US.
True.
So technically, if we got $4 even. Everyone's saying, "Hey, Mark." Which Mark is here? Which Mark just show? Oh, it's Mark Spurgeon. Everyone's saying hey to. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out.
Double checking. Still no Trev. Ken. Considering all Ken has to do probably is yell if he's where I think he is. It's like right across the hall.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah.
How do I know that? Because I may have been videoing with him one day last week, and literally I could hear Becca and Trev talking in the hallway, and it was just as clear. Oh, look at that! Thank you.
We even put the face-based one in there too. Way to go!
Yeah, he did. He's like a professional or something.
Yes, yeah, he is good at that.
He is. That's why we keep him around. Oh, we got another $10, Doug.
Okay.
So I guess that means we're now $6 into the next round.
Well, yeah, and I was kind of thinking too. So the pictures you put up for this show.
Hey.
After you accidentally closed yourself off, really? I don't think he realized you pulled a Rob. Is what you did, Trev.
I was in the middle of just doing stuff. I'm like, just get it done.
And Rob just said, "Yeah, where's Trev? Haven't seen him in a minute." Well, it was about 15 minutes. He was here at the start of the show.
Yeah. Turn my fat thumbs.
We're going to show off.
Yeah, but talking about a picture though, the picture you put up for this show,
yes,
right, is a screenshot from a video we shot for another show that actually never aired.
Yeah, I think the unboxing video is still on my phone, and I haven't even uploaded it. It's still on my phone for a show that hasn't existed in like 2 years.
Yeah,
for a sport that we don't follow anymore.
Yeah.
I was thinking that we go live on the gym. So what happened? I don't know. I haven't followed the sport all year. Shortest episode ever. Oh wow! I still have all my old demos from last round here. I got to get rid of. I got to edit out my phone a lot. Scrolling. Let's see if we got something here.
I thought you would have had like that's like prepared.
Well, you'd think, Doug, but
yeah.
no. Oh, there's us. The Here's a photo.
Is that
All
the
right,
one?
here you go, folks.
Oh, is that the out in front of the old house?
This one looks like it's either your place or my place in Richmond Hill. My God, I'm fat in this photo.
Well, yeah, we like somewhere in the 90s. We kind of flipped.
Right. Well, no, I was only chubby till the early 80s, and then it returned in the, to the mid 2020s. But here we go, folks. I'm going to say Christmas of 76, 77, maybe. Actually, why don't we do it this way, even? There we go, folks, and here we are.
Okay, so yeah, that would be your place.
Yeah, Richmond Hill, which would be before, yeah, obviously moved out. Come on, focus, you bastards. Focus on the chubby kid. There you go. Yeah, that's me.
There's definitely an Ernie and Bert thing going on there.
So, what I'm guessing here is,
I love the TV on the mobile cart, so you can turn it around to bring it into the dining area.
what I am seeing in this picture is
In a TV tray in another room.
is that our grandmother just said, "Who wants the first gift?" Because our grandmother always pinch our cheeks, and I'm thinking Ben was going first because I have such a happy look on my face.
But your cheeks are just ready to be pinched there, Doug.
But yours are.
I like the TV
You got
tray
the
in
look.
another room. That's
Yeah.
that's quality right there. And clearly,
Yeah,
we were eating at the coffee table.
Yep.
So that's like, yeah, they were making us wait till after dinner to open a present, which is going to suck because it was from Nana. And probably it was hand-me-downs from Edmonton anyways. Oh, look. It's more of my cousin stuff. Yeah, but why does it have to be Barbie Joe's hand-me-downs, for fuck's sakes? the TV even has the knobs. Fancy.
Yeah.
Not that fancy. Oh, Amanda's here. She just missed the photo.
She did.
She's seen the photo. So there we go.
Oh, hey, she's the real Amanda Coombs.
Amanda got Leanne's hand-me-downs. Well, at least that was only a few years. I was getting like Dix's hand-me-downs, who's 10 years older. So I was like, and then it'd be like, Nana would bring the shit and like, well, why don't you wear one of your new outfits while we go into town shopping? Because, Nana had to go shopping at the discount store. So I'm like, and be dressed like Greg fucking Brady. Hard pass. It was all shit straight out of the mid-70s. And I'm like, a lot has changed since the mid-70s to the mid-80s, and I don't want this shit.
Bell-bottom corduroy pants.
And she's like, well, I was going to give it to Doug, but Shirley said they weren't interested. I'm like, fucking Shirley was a smart woman. So rather than asking my mother, she just automatically boxed it up into an extra suitcase.
Yep.
And picked her up at the bus. She would take the bus. Ben at that time never knew he would promote Harley Benton. No. I played one once. It was back when the remote control was, that was before my sister came along and she became the remote.
Yep.
Sister, I was coloring my hair again. Putting her hair against paper, just rubbing a crayon on it. Color my hair. Did you stay in the lines? So Ben had wide collars and ties as a kid, on occasion. Yep. Yeah, especially when I was rocking like there, like almost looked like I had the receding hairline.
Mm-hmm.
All the jowls. No, my mom didn't overfeed me at all as a tyke.
Nope. Not at all.
Good. We've got 41 people in here. Hit the like if you haven't already. It helps us out. Algorithms. And yes, for every $50 milestone we hit, we will show off another photo.
Another blast from the past.
Well, it's from the past. I don't know how much of a blast it was.
Well,
Right. I was going to say, the one next to it in my film world was the one at Jones with all of us. So it's like, Ken would go, hey, there's Brad! Kelly! You recognize from that photo.
Okay, is that the one we're all on the couch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers, Mark's version.
As opposed to the variant photo where you're like fucking with your mother. Because she's turning around, but ready to fucking
What?
belt you.
Yeah, I was going to say the one where I cropped Kelly out.
Oh, there's that one too.
Yeah. Which is the one that I like to share all the time.
Yeah. Especially on the twins' birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Sweater vests, collared shirts, and cords. Yep. Cool Tunes made easy. What's up? Hey, it's Guitar Man 45. Girlfriend kept me.
What?
Hey? Yeah.
It was his birthday on Friday, and a fella may have recommended he do something about that. And he said there'd be a hassle afterwards. I'm like, well, he's not here till now, so hassle. Congrats, Bo! Hello, the Sean Fussell Band. If I said that. Fussell. It's like Russell with an F. I'm going to go with Fussell. The Sean Fussell Band. What kind of Marshall heads you got behind you guys?
None. I got none.
What the hell is it?
Yeah.
TSL 20 for the right side of my rig. Trev's got a JCM 900 power in his system. Doug's got nothing.
I got a bar back here.
50 watt high gain dual reverb.
Yeah. I run stereo through a Marshall and a Fender. Fender being there.
I have a stereo over there.
Sweet.
Like Russell with an F. Well, I was right. Boa has all the Marshalls. Yeah, Guitar Man 45 has all the.
He does. He's got one like this. And he's got like 2000, I think it is. Right?
It was Bo's birthday on Friday, Amanda.
Plexis. It's good
He had a shitty day, but a good night.
pretty good week. I hope.
So, what kind of Marshalls do you have, Sean? He was asking. I assume he's a Marshall guy.
Hmm.
Johnny 3-Bar just built a Marshall Governor.
Governor.
Okay, Zach, are you talking to me? What kind of stereo is Sony?
Apparently. I think Zach's
Because it is. Because it is.
Yeah, it is. There you go. Ooh, JCM 800 combo 50 watt from 1984. Nice, classic. That's very. What's his name there? Pat Benatar's husband.
Geraldo or Neil Geraldo.
Yeah, he ran something similar to those.
Yeah, that's right.
Michael Chris says, "I have 0 Marshalls, and that's why your tone sucks." I'm just gonna call him out for that. Why not? Oh, that's all done. Mark Spurgeon has 3 Marshalls. Marshall.
Marshall.
Nice.
I guess technically I have 2 because I got that little Val State 28 in the front.
Oh, I got it.
Nice.
I also have a JCM 2000 TSL 60 watt. It's garbage. Well, you said it. And I'll agree. I played through one once. It didn't work well. And also halfway to the singer stepped on my wah, so all of a sudden I had the cocked wah thing. I'm like, where did my bottom end go?
Ken's trying to loophole it. Doesn't count. Marshall's in a box don't count.
No.
I was going to ask you because speaking of garbage, what's your thought on beach balls at concerts?
Not a fan.
Well, because there's that thing with the garbage singer the other day.
It depends. There's like a Slayer concert? No. At a Pink Floyd concert? Maybe.
At their concert, some guy had a beach ball. She like chewed his ass out like over the mic, and then the next day there was like 800 beach balls.
Well, it depends. Like if there's enough of a gap, like press gap, security gap, whatever, because
it was like some outdoor.
One idiot to decide to spike a beach ball at you while you're trying to play, and if you're in the middle of playing, you can't exactly stop playing.
Well, it was like an outdoor.
They're beach balls, not concert balls. Let's
It
go
was-
going over the letter, over the words. Like, sing along, everybody.
It was an outdoor. It was called like the Happy Festival, and she was like pitching this guy out for having a beach ball. And I just thought it was kind of funny.
Well, that's the same as Roger Daltrey stopping a Who concert because he smelled someone smoking pot. Like, really? Imagine that.
I think
For
Bruce
60s
Dickinson
band.
did the same thing.
You should be happy your fans are still
You're damaging my instrument. What, you've been fucking playing in a heavy metal band for 40 years and now you're going to complain about the smoke?
right? But yeah,
It's coming from England, right?
anything that can be launched towards the stage, like it's one thing the singer can kind of belt them out of the way while singing, you know, because he's usually got the mic in one hand and a free hand. But if you're busy playing, like, not that it's going to hurt you, but it will throw you off. And no, I'm not a fan. It's like people wanting to do the wave at concerts. No.
We used to do that to football games for the Lions.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Michael Gross. Oh, there's more of that coughing weed. Beach balls are only acceptable at Beach Boys concerts. However, Beach Boys concerts are not acceptable.
And therein lies the conundrum.
Although I personally would love to see the Beach Boys. Well, not now live because I don't. Well, then again, maybe now live too, because they've advanced the age so much that they're going to have 15 guys named Who supporting them that are all pros. So they're probably going to sound as good, if not better than ever.
You just want to see John Stamos. That's all you want.
The best I heard of John Stamos was Rebecca Romaine Stamos.
No, I'm actually there.
To bump into her, you know, just through fate.
To be honest, I'm there for Al Jardine. I've always been partially a guitar player. Beach Boys died with Brian. Well, he wasn't touring with them a lot after by the 70s, right? Steel Panther at the Machine Shop this Wednesday should be interesting. That's no thanks. They're just a little too greasy for me.
I'd go see them for like a New Year's Eve show for a couple hours.
They've played a couple times here at the new Maxwell's place, which
right.
if the Maxwell's place is down here.
What the fuck did I see playing Maxwell's just the other day? It's either just announced someone's coming to Maxwell's, or the hell was that? Who do I know was playing at Maxwell's? Huh. Dang it. It's Michael Gross. I love that. I'm laughing on behalf of my father, who wasn't the biggest Mike Love fan.
So I'm looking at their lineup that was on sale this Black Friday. They have a Metallica and Pantera tribute night.
That was not it.
Glass Tiger New Year's Eve.
No.
Hey, one for you on Saturday, January 17th. Mom's Gone Wild. There's a Led Zeppelin tribute band. There's Van Halen. And Julie Black.
Yes, none of are who I was thinking of. Huh.
Crash Test Dummies.
Well, it's like Mike Love on his own with a bunch of guys named Who, I guess, as opposed to the Beach Boys with Mike Love.
Maybe I can go because
I get to hang with all these wild people. I'm like, how wild, Bo? Like, I don't know. No offense, Bo, but I've seen a lot of photos, and everyone's our age in the photos, and we ain't that fucking wild anymore compared to like 20, 30 years ago.
Big Sugar's coming there in February.
That's who it is.
Performing their classic album Hemi Vision live.
Hemi Vision anniversary tour.
Yep.
They're also coming to town for that tour for you, Trev. I think.
Interesting.
But not necessarily the Commodore.
No.
And it wasn't.
And also coming there is Brian Byrne and No Comma, which are they going to perform the Byrne era of I Mother Earth.
So that's one album?
I don't
even remember them doing anything where
I was never a big I'm Mother Earth fan.
No, like, I remember One More Astronaut, and I remember One More Astronaut.
Yeah.
Actually, Rob, they put on a really good show. I was shocked at how good a show it was. And Fred Stewart plays guitar for him, so
Yeah, I was gonna say he's actually in the picture
yeah.
for them.
Well,
Yeah.
he's been a member. He's not just a touring.
I just
Yeah.
freaking said.
And he's not wearing a kilt. I know.
No, and you know what? I'm thinking that I was thinking I could go to that show and kind of name drop, but I'm going to be on my way to Edmonton that day.
Oh fuck! When? February?
March 11th.
Same fucking thing.
I know.
Arctic tundra.
Yeah, Grayson he was very happy. I said, "Hey, we're gonna go away for your birthday." He's like, "Oh yeah, where are we going?" I was like, "Edmonton." You got to go away for your 16th birthday to Edmonton.
Yay!
What are we doing there? Well, I got cornhole. You're going to a mall.
Yeah, you're gonna hang out at the mall.
They still
How
have.
long is that gonna take before I'm bored there? Well, it's a big fucking mall.
He's like, well, what stores they have there? I was like, 7 of each one of the stores.
Yeah,
all of the stores plus rides and a water park. And
Yeah, you can go and hang out at the beach. He's like, there's a beach at the mall, and I was like, yes.
which has as many submarines there as the Canadian Navy has in service.
Yep.
Yeah, Edmonton and March sounds dismal, right?
But hey, I get to see family.
Right.
So
You make it sound like that's a good thing.
okay, it's family. Okay, I'm going to see family that you've never met.
Again, that's a very, like, literally, I think 2 of the cousins out there I've met.
Yep. 3.
One of which I haven't seen since I last saw him in 1978. Oh, no, because cousin Dave out there too, met him,
Yep.
So he'd be the second most recent. And even then, that was, what, 10, 15 years ago?
If no, longer than that. Longer than that, because we have toques to commemorate that night. I just can't find it.
I know. Was so.
That was the 10th anniversary of the Air Canada Center.
I know, but I don't remember when the Air Canada Center opened. I was there for the first year it opened, and I was there 10 years later. Haven't been back since.
I can't remember either.
And Amanda's like, yeah, that doesn't narrow things down, Doug. Amanda's like, I don't know if I've met anybody from out there. You've met 1. Maybe 2. Technically, I guess I met Leanne at one time, because she did come this way once. Unless they come to Ontario, Doug. Because I ain't going to fucking Edmonton. Maybe in August, Trev. Edmonton in August sounds tolerable.
Well, it can get pretty stupid Africa hot there too in the middle of.
That's true. And it's probably all stinking with wildfire smoke.
Ben, February 21st, 2009.
Well, there we are. Well, I said about 15 years ago, and that'd be 16, so. And Amanda says, I met several, thank you. All right. I'm just saying there's more that live in Edmonton that I haven't met, probably.
Oh, there's probably a lot.
Kelly, Leanne, Barbie, and Glenn, that's 4. All right, so I can up you by 1. Only because you were an infant when you met Brad. It's more Brad met you than you met Brad.
Let's see. Robinson is minus 22 there with 10 to 20 centimeters of snow on its way.
It's been snowing here all day.
Yeah, same here.
I don't like it. I gotta shoot demos tomorrow. Or Tuesday. Wait, so I was gonna check the forecast. If it's gonna keep snowing through tomorrow, I'm shooting them Tuesday. It was you that reminded me that Cheryl existed. I'm like, we have a cousin Cheryl? She was going through her address book. I'm like, who's cousin Cheryl? All right, so sunny tomorrow, -7, 50% chance of snow on Tuesday with a high 0. 90% chance.
There's
Wednesday.
no temperature.
No, it's neither positive or negative. It's neutral.
Nothing. There isn't one.
Zach says, if you give me Edmonton Oilers tickets, I will go and wear a Maple Leafs jersey. So will I, but you got to have them play in Toronto because I ain't going to fucking Edmonton for a free hockey game.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cheryl. It's not like Cheryl watches or is watching right now. And if she says, fuck you, I am watching, well, nice to meet you, Cheryl, because we've never fucking met.
I think I've met her twice.
Well, you get around more. It's the only time I'm ever saying that statement in this context.
Yes. But yeah.
People are talking weather now in the chat. That's fine. And again, any donations tonight go towards the girls' Christmas fund. And $50 level, we show off a photo.
I was just thinking. I think when we were talking about last time I was on the show, I may have been when I sat side stage in July.
Ooh.
And I gave Live Aid facts.
Rob was the guest.
Yep.
Not Rob Blackmore official. That's Uppy based here, Rob.
Yep. Yep.
My sister doesn't have a present. That's okay. I don't have one for you either yet.
We talked about that.
Extra money after we raise enough for the girls is going to go towards Amanda's gift, which may also be cool. No. No, I have a plan. Pretty much. I'm planning on getting everybody the same thing I got them last year because I did all my Christmas shopping in a matter of minutes. I was at one store. Well,
online gift cards.
Well, not even. I go to the. It's the one time I go to the mall, and you just go to that kiosk in the mall, and you get the blanket mall gift card. Because I got nieces, Doug. So gift cards for the mall is never a bad thing.
True.
You know, and then on the way out, you hit the Shoppers Drug Mart, and there you go. Yeah, we want chocolates again. Exactly. I know. I know. See, Doug?
You said, yeah.
So, yeah, the more you donate, the more chocolates Amanda gets.
Nice.
And then she will go live on her channel to eat the chocolates, despite me.
You missed the haul last night, Ben. When I got back from the store,
My back started spasming.
Brought in a half a cookies and cream cake because that was the only cake that was left.
Oh.
Brought in a fresh thing of the Breyers real dairy ice cream, vanilla bean.
Right.
Can of whipped cream.
Nice.
And a blueberry pie. And a dozen shortbread cookies.
But you went for a banana cream pie.
They were all out because it was on sale.
They were on sale for $10
or whatever, right? Yeah. But today, when I went to get the lasagna fixings and cheeses and sorts and stuff,
they had the banana cream pie.
Chocolate cream pie.
Even better. The rare and the elusive chocolate cream pie.
Hey, you get out of that Jello tree.
Yeah, that's not like putting chocolate pudding in a pie shell either. It's a little different.
It's more moussey.
I'm more of the coconut.
Okay, now she's specifying what kind of chocolate she wants, and this is the same person. I don't like pot of gold. I don't like Black Magic. Why do you always get them? Like, because you have to, because it's Christmas in Canada.
Yeah.
And plus, they haven't made Black Magic in like 20 years. So it's pot of gold and Ferrero Rocher. Basically.
Hey. Don't forget about the After Eights.
After Eights. I like the toffee face.
Oh, yeah, nice brick After Eights.
Usually buy a big box of those toffee face.
Oh, I should get Amanda one of those giant hash joints.
It wouldn't make it. Wouldn't make it.
There. Like, oh, shit! Somehow got lit! Oh, well. Ovation sticks.
Oh.
Those are nice. Little fancy peppermint patties, basically.
Yeah, they were. Black Magic is like pot of gold. Assorted chocolates in a box.
Yep. But now pot of gold comes in like, they got like 3 different colors of boxes.
Yeah, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and then truffles, and then, Black Magic was cool, Doug, because it wasn't multi-layer. It was like the board game box.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But that was cool as a kid because you're like, oh, like, Uncle Bob got us a board game and shake it, and it sounded like there was parts for a board game in there. And you open it up like, holy crap, this is a huge box of chocolate. But then you open it up
until some jackwagon took out that thing that was on top of it that said what each one was, and then it disappeared, and then it was like a fucking game of like,
Russian roulette.
It was
yeah.
cool.
You're gonna get the coconut cream filled one,
or you get that shitty strawberry one,
right?
Or orange. Oh,
yeah.
I don't mind the oranges so much.
I can't. No, can't. Just reminds me of Nana. You want a chocolate bar? Fuck no.
The one thing that I miss the most was
Nana would buy those chocolate bars at the grocery store, Trev, the size of like a shoe print, right? But it was always the orange filled or like lemon filled. I'm like, why do they have like lemon drops inside?
Or we were gonna get like a chocolate bar she bought from some friend's kids' school fundraiser from 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Found this in
the fridge blooming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those nasty cherry ones where there's always like a chunk of stem or something in there. What? Why is it hard?
I like the cherry blossom knockoffs. Those are good. They're always in the corners.
And Nana and her white chocolate bars that aren't white chocolate. Exactly. All the blooming.
In the stocking every year was the Lifesaver book.
Ooh, no, see, that was a wrap present.
All the different dedicated flavors. And
I seen a thing. The rum butter. Someone was like, their kids didn't believe that there was Lifesaver that was like a rum butter flavor.
Yeah, rum and butter.
I know.
They're like Werther's.
You can buy a rum and butter chocolate bar too. And missed that. Nielsen got rid of Jersey milk this year. Even. I was like, oh,
what the?
Come on. One bite and it crumbled like a whore in church. Sounds like a one-liner my father would say at a family function, Doug. And more likely a funeral than a wedding. Like at a more somber occasion.
I have stood next to him when he threw one of those out.
Yep. Or the conundrum. What should we do for dinner? And Dad immediately was like, we ain't eating my mother's cooking. I'm like, damn. Or he'd lean over and say, eat as much as you can, and we'll hit McDonald's on the way home. Be like, done, Dad.
Yep. Well, I'm still remember his one birthday that we were at Amanda's for him. We got like bucket of KFC.
Not bad.
Just a deviant from your dad's always pick a fucking Swish LA.
Swish
LA. When aren't you, Uncle John? Fuck.
Popular in these parts is the Chinese food because they don't close down on Christmas. The Chinese food places are mostly open for Christmas.
Yep.
So you can order like $100, $120 worth of Chinese food and feed 8 people pretty well, right?
When we would go out for Chinese food, it was always dinner A, dinner B, or dinner C, like no variant like that, Trev. And then I'm at his place one summer, and his dad decides to take us out for Chinese. I didn't know you could order just fucking dishes of shit and just all fucking potlucks. I'm like, holy fuck! And of course, and the Chinese food there is way better than the Chinese food here too.
Right. Not anymore. Not anymore. No, that place is gone.
Right, but that was old school, like real good. Like because I was it's the most amazing Chinese food I've ever had. And then I come back here, and Dad takes us out, Doug, and I'm just like, he's like, "Well, you happy about Chinese?" I'm like, "This sucks." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Your brother John knows how to do Chinese food." He goes, "Yeah, my brother John knows how to spend a week's salary on Chinese food too." I'm like, "Whatever, Dad," but it was fucking superior. I'm just telling you.
Sadly, that place went downhill when that night cleaner got shot in the lobby.
Right. Yeah. Got KFC to switch it up for Uncle Kenny, Doug. Right. And did Uncle Kenny have to pay $20 to Dad because you didn't get Swish LA? Because he called, he's like, he's like, nah, it's gonna be Swish LA. Next.
I gotta go take the foil off my lasagna.
There you go.
I'll be
nasty. Back. Oh, see the nasty box of ribbon candy is and Rob Blackmore will attest to this.
Yep.
Is a Cape Breton specialty at Christmas.
And it's usually, and if you wonder why they all stick together in the open dish, it's not because they've cured over time, Doug. Because if you notice, they all have a hint of lemon to them. It's because Nana used the pledge on the coffee table and never covered the candy, and so you get a little overspray. And Rob Blackmore knows exactly what I'm talking about too. He's like, why did even the green ones taste lemony? Well, once you got through the pledge, you notice that it changed flavor partway through.
Well, just to clean them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what stuck them together too. You're like, why do they have like a waxy finish? Oh, it's a pledge. You didn't buff them off, Grandma. Jesus.
They're all shiny and shit.
Yeah, ribbon candy's eating like shards of sticky glass. True. Yeah. Hey, it's Mark Taft. Doesn't even say hi to you. It's like, fuck it. It's like, hey, Ben, Trev.
He's waiting to watch till tomorrow.
Now he kind of wants a ribbon candy.
I know.
Right. Oh, specific hi, Doug, with the waving. All right, fuck. All right, one up. Touche, Mark Taft.
Yeah, when I seen that thing the other day on Facebook, the person was talking about like the rum butter flavored Lifesavers. I was like, I could kind of use one of those.
Right. Well, they had more variety, and it was like half it was like you kind of got into the breath mint thing going on there, right? Because they had like the spearmint and the peppermint, but then you had your fruit flavors. Because they had a full pack of each individual that's in the variety pack, plus your butterscotch, your rum and butter. Yeah, and now you look at it's sad. First of all, it's like half as many and half the sugar and half the quality. Yeah. Why do you have to buy a new guitar or a new car, Bo? Oh, you blowed up the engine. Did it blow up real good? Dang. Hey, Ronnie. Good to see you. Yeah. Yeah, Dad would steal your rumba. And that is the Halloween kisses, too, because we didn't like them because they're molasses-based, Doug. But, you know, our fathers being Cape Breton-based, they're like, ooh, molasses. Fancy. Like, ain't that fancy? Like, ugh. And then, yeah, I remember giving my dad all the Halloween kisses each year. I'm like, yep. Like, because they taste like a crap caramel, but burnt. He goes, yeah, because it's the molasses. I'm like, molasses is like shitty caramel.
I don't think you're talking about it was those square caramel things.
Yeah, they were going to swear, and they would just have the wax paper around with like
the little, clear. Yeah,
like a bat and a ghost. They're just little Halloween characters on. They called Halloween kisses. Yep. Dad like the porky candy. Yeah, because he grew up poor, and he was the youngest. So
it was just
the shitty candy. Oh, that would explain why you had a shitty day on Friday. Unless you also had other stuff that compounded to the shitty day. But, that's not good. Somehow I picture Bo driving a Cadillac these days.
That sounds like my truck, like every day.
Having driven your trucks over the years, I believe it.
Hey.
So far, so good. My back isn't spasming out. Yay! It's a slight dull ache, but hey.
Yeah.
So what else we got going on? I don't know.
We got
44 people watching. Hope you guys hit the like. Oh, Chris finally posted the link. I only asked him like 45 minutes.
Lasagna update.
Ooh, look at that.
So the foil's coming off. And for those wondering about the thickness of such things.
That's a deep insert, like steam table. That's like when Doug's at Golden Corral and he sees a lasagna like that in the steam table. He goes, yeah, I'll just take the whole thing. Thanks. Yoink.
Can I get a couple oven mitts here, please?
That's course number 4. So what the hell? Like, don't shit on me for it.
Course number 4 is Italian.
The lasagna's a side.
Should we break this down for because Golden Corral is not really a thing anymore, or buffets in general. A lot of them didn't survive COVID, so
it's still dead.
A thing. Like, first of all, he knew where every Golden Corral was on the Eastern Seaboard.
Yep.
And our proximity.
I did have like a map with like the tax in them.
Yeah, I swear he had an app, Trev, that at any given time says you are here and they are all here. Mm-hmm. And so we would hit Golden Corral as an annual event. It never sat. I liked the concept, but it never agreed with me. I'd be dying and he'd be in there just still eating more and more. I'd be outside just fresh air, I'll die. Of course, I never took this stuff with me, and I should have, because that would have helped stimulate the appetite. But Doug, please enlighten our viewers. You have a system when you show up. Now, this doesn't have to be a Golden Corral, folks, but any buffet of note, of size, we'll say, that have various genres of food. Not just a Chinese buffet.
The Golden Corral one was you skip the salad bar because that's just a waste.
Yeah, forget about
salad. Don't need that. Don't need to fill up that shit.
There may be bacon bits in there, and various cheeses that could.
Don't worry, Fred. They have that stuff stationed throughout other stations as well, because they know.
Being someone who actually stocked up the salad bar 1 or 2 times.
You can also hit the Mexican area for the cheeses and the bacon bits.
Well, that's.
Fill your pockets with a handful of fucking cheese fish.
Ooh, cheese fish.
You just put those in the pockets for later, right?
Yeah. So what you had to do was you had to go to the pasta section first. You get the spaghetti, right? Just the noodles. Head over to the Mexican section to get the taco meat, because then you use that for the meat on your spaghetti. Because there's no other meat there. Then you had to go back for the red sauce.
Are you drinking moonshine?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, at that point, I might just put salsa on it.
We could have too, You can add salsa.
A different palette of spices. I don't want.
It actually worked.
Just like his appetizer, just to break into things.
That's crazy. Like Quentin with his fucking. Oh, I got chili. And there's a whole bunch of spaghetti noodles in there. Like, what the?
This was course one. Yeah, so that was course one. You finish that off. Go back for number 2, which is the pot roast, mashed potatoes, corn, green beans.
Can't beat that. I mean, I just sit there all day.
You go once you're done up there, then you go back for the fried chicken and fries.
Yeah.
Right?
That's plate 3.
4 is they'll either have ham or steak. Either one.
A Baron, maybe slicing off some.
Now, when he sits down with plate number 4, Trev, and I see it's a steak, I just because I'm just maybe plate 2, but plate 4
on top of the chicken, really?
And he already had the pot roast.
So there's that, and then once you're done, because that's with like a mashed potato again.
Takes up the whole plate. It's just a steak. That's plate 4.
Yep. Then 5 is you're going back for more of the pot roast and mashed potatoes.
Highlights.
Yep.
Yeah. Whereas me, usually plate number 1 is
graphite and cigars. I really don't care.
He doesn't.
No.
Yeah, I usually go with variety of stuff. So I start out with a low fried chicken, and usually some mashed potatoes, because I know that'll be a nice easy base. Some collard greens, because we don't have them in Canada. Black eyed peas. Again, I'm usually over in the soul food section of things, because we don't have that in Canada, and that's my first salt intake and butter. Round 2 for me is usually some Chinese food. Well, just a touch of fried rice, some chicken balls, sweet and sour pork, Jiao Tao chicken. I'm trying to. I generally stay away.
Tapped out after that.
No, then I go for a plate of desserts, and that's what kills me, because I still got room for some desserts.
Yeah. I do have to say that one trip to the Ryans really threw me.
That was the best, because it was like Golden Corral, but good, or better. And that's when I discovered the let's call it soul food for the first time. Because Doug went one way, Al went another way, I went another way, and all I know is I'm looking at stuff, and I heard "need help, sugar," and I looked up, and I was the only white person in that area of the buffet. It was a lot of elderly African American ladies dressed for church, and they were so nice. And I was like, and I explained, I'm from Canada. I've never had most of these things. Oh, you got to try this and this and this and this. And that. I was like, oh, yeah. wrist is breaking, And Doug's like, "What's all that?" I'm like, "I don't know." And that was with the collard greens and the black-eyed peas. And, so good. It was good. Yeah. But then, Golden Corral was not. But Doug had a system. Yep. I witnessed it.
Yep. You have places that you have to go in with a plan.
You do. Oh, Amish buffets! I bet they are great. And Southern Soul Food is the best, Richard. It was Orion's just outside of Charlotte in Concord.
In Concord,
Concord Mills, technically.
Yep.
It was so good. And then it shut down by the next year. And I don't even think anything went in there the whole time we went back. Like, it was just
nothing really did.
Oh, yeah. The best pies, no doubt. But that's what I found is even shitty buffet fried chicken down there, Trev, is better than most of the fried chicken here, type thing. I think part of it is because they can deep fry it in stuff that we outlawed like in the 80s.
Trans fat. Or we just cook everything in beef tallow. Well,
right.
That used to be the McDonald's French fry trick, right? And then they had to stop.
Right.
Reasons.
Yeah. I do miss a good buffet. I will say that. Wish I had them around here. My God.
To introduce
lifestyle choices
in the buffets.
I could give you a run for your money if the right lifestyle choices are available to me.
Well, yeah. The only buffet that really threw me off was the ones in the States that were at the KFC buffet. We had stopped at one of those.
That's weird.
What you got to do is we all get together. You got to save up like fucking maybe $700-800 and go on one of those 3 or 4 day repositioning cruises on the cruise ship.
Yes,
because they have good buffets.
Yes, they do.
You can have cheeseburger, you can have your nachos, you can have your tacos. You can go inside, have a piece of fish, have some roast beef, have some pasta, have whatever you want.
Most of the people that you just want to eat and have fun, and you don't care, like to
24 hours a day, you can go up to the Lido deck.
Not stopping anymore. They're just literally, The repositioning is we need to get this to another part of the world for the next thing. See you, Johnny. Which, I just watched a thing on repositioning.
So for a little over $100 a day for your lodging and food.
Oh yeah.
So Amanda, that place is gone.
Yes.
Called the Crossroads. So speaking of cruises, I did go on one cruise.
You did,
right?
Did you enjoy
Thankfully,
it?
I didn't have to pay for it.
But it doesn't sound like you enjoyed it.
Well, no, I did. It was fun. But after Karma had won it on the radio, was searching it up, I found out that it was also to the other way from which you went, Trev, with a cruise. It was also the Richard Simmons cruise to lose.
They had a theme, did they? Yeah.
It did, yes. Yeah. So these people paid all that money to go and just work out on the boat.
I would go just to get a selfie with Richard Simmons.
Right.
We seen him one night.
Yeah.
And we did not have any camera or nothing with us. It really sucked because he was like little white tuxedo.
How were the buffets?
They were fantastic. So I was in the buffet line the one time at the Coney Grill, and I had my plate, and there was a hamburger and a hot dog on there. Couldn't see them because of the fries, though.
Okay.
And as I'm going through the line, there was a guy that was with the Richard Simmons Cruise to Lose, was kind of walking by, just eyeballing the grill. And I could tell he was from the Richard Simmons because he had a little tag that said, "I'm with the Richard Simmons Cruise to Lose," because Richard also had spies along all over the boat watching their people to make sure they weren't straying from their diet.
Sure.
So we say. And I really felt like saying to the guy, you know what, do you want a fry? Just take one. But it was also be funny because you go to the bar at night, because there's 17 floors on this boat, right?
Yeah,
you go to a bar, you go to get the elevator to go back up to your floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when the doors would open, there would be like just like a mass exodus out of the elevator because people were just like storming out of the elevator.
Right.
You go in, there's like a 3-foot high of the self-serve ice cream bowls in the corner of the elevator because elevator didn't have cameras, you couldn't see in them, so the people with the Richard Simmons Cruise to Lose would just eat self-serve ice cream in the elevators.
You know, they can get room service too, right?
No, because there's people watching their room.
Oh, they track that, right?
Right? And it was like soft serve self ice cream thing.
Yeah, all you can eat.
Oh, that's yeah. Oh, I don't want to think about it, Amanda. Yeah, once they make a smoking-friendly cruise, I'm there because I enjoy buffets.
Yeah.
I enjoy stage shows. You know, I'll go do that. You know, in the evening.
Shuffleboard. And...
Oh, I'm all about doing the shuffleboard thing, the promenade deck. You know, you can walk around. And get
okay. So with doing all that stuff, I do have to say when you're doing all the fun activities that you do with people, because we were on a carnival cruise, so they'd set you up in your red, white, or your blue, right, for the week. When they have you doing all the group dances and stuff because you're all hammered up, be very mindful of where you're at. Because the one time Nelson, the one other guy that we met that was from local, they also went on the cruise. We were kind of hung out with them because they were the only ones that were really our age. Him and I are down doing like this fucking catch-up dance song, stupid thing. You had to do this, do that. So I'm doing, and I am like sweating my ass off, right? I'm like, is this like a fucking Richard Simmons thing, right? Later on, we go and we look at this video. The reason why I was sweating so much, I was stationed right next to the pool exhaust. So it was just all the hot air coming out from the.
You should be used to being around a lot of hot air.
Yeah, well, you weren't there, so it wasn't. It wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. You can notice the difference. I want to put. Richard says he's always smoked on cruises. I'm like, I'm talking weed friendly cruise.
Yeah, the Holland American lines, especially back in the day.
And as my sister says, they should have a weed cruise. It never has to leave the dock. Nobody will notice.
Back in the day, they used to have the two halves of the ship. One half of the ship was non-smoking and port and starboard kind of thing. And they actually had
traveling with it was pretty easy. All right, Rick. Rick's apparently an aficionado on it. But they got the drug dogs on the cruise. Now, Ronnie comments, they got drug dogs. See, now it's like drug dogs that bring you drugs or drug dogs that sniff out the drug. Because you never see the first kind, Doug.
It's
you with a baggie hanging out. Hey, tails wagging. Bring some weed.
It's as you enter the boat
through customs.
Yes.
Not even a customs. It's as they check you coming back to the boat. How do I know that? Because when we were in Ocho Rios, Karma went and got her hair braided in like this little freaking hut that fit like two people. So I had to stand outside.
Oh my God! Why? No, stop! White women shouldn't do that.
So I had to like stand outside this hut, and as I'm standing outside the hut, I had like 18 people come and ask me if I needed anything for the boat. Right? Yes. I was like, wrong cousin. Right? And so then they must have had people viewing this little market area because it was like they had like armed guards for this market area.
Sure.
As I'm going back on the boat, I get the full body massage. Right? I'm like, do I have to pay for this? Because
was it your birthday?
But no, yeah, it's
Oh, Ronnie says, yeah, they got dogs on boats now. No, fuck that. Yeah, see, if I got that, I'm out. Because I happen to stumble across lifestyle choices while on shore, Doug, and then come back. Hey, you stink like, well, people were doing it around me. What can you do?
And that's the thing. That's because
you can't go anywhere downtown Vancouver and not find people smoking weed.
Exactly.
Well, the other thing was
that they are using in Vancouver's port are Vancouver dogs, and they're used to smelling weed. You're not going to get set off by a little bit of weed.
Because when we did our stop,
and fucking cocaine.
when we did our stop in Ocho Rios, one of the excursions was going to Bob Marley's house. Right? So,
Right.
you know,
Expect. I'm in Rome. When you're in Rome, you gotta.
We got coming back from the Dominican 2 years ago. That was like they took us out to the tarmac in groups, had us line up on this line, while they had a drug dog come by and like sniff every person in their luggage.
See, I'd fail just based on me. The luggage would be fine because I won't be carrying, but I will be partaking up until the very last moment before entering the airport.
Yeah.
Oh, the back is starting to seize up, so I think we'll go a little while longer here, folks. And remember, any donations to the virtual tip jar will be going towards the Girls' Christmas Fund. And at every $50 mark, we are showing off a photo of Doug and I from the previous century. How about we'll just say that?
Yeah.
20th century photos of us. I was thinking edibles, Rick.
Yeah.
But still, I'd like the idea of a weed cruise. We can do it in the Great Lakes. We just have to stay really close to shore. Don't go more than halfway across.
No.
But that would be a bunch of fun. I'd totally do that.
Yeah, Rob, I don't think it was actually his real
I was thinking he could do a cruise from Toronto down to like Brockville, down Thousand Islands and back again. Yeah. And one of the ports of entry could be the fucking res.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Except just don't take us down there because we're going to get lost. We've been there, done that.
Lifestyle choices.
But guess what? It wasn't you or I that couldn't find the exit. Was the third party.
Yeah.
Who thought they knew it. The party that shall be not named.
Ever. I'm so happy she bought Popeyes. Although it did look funny when she stormed off, and then there's the two of us just sitting in the table of four side by side, looking like a middle-aged white gay couple, basically.
How are you getting back?
Yeah, it's bright. Not across the Great Lakes, Terry. Just we can do it in Georgian Bay. That's totally within Canadian waters. Ooh, there we go. Terry, I'll get on that. He just goes to the dock. What y'all need to do if you want to increase tourism business? Do a weed cruise. Really? Yes. It's illegal to smoke inside, but there's plenty of deck space outside. Just saying. Maybe they could have some fishing charter out of the res, Doug. We can do it together. You can actually fish, and I'll just sit there and weed on the boat. Watch you fish.
Very good.
And I'll go, catch anything? Nope. You? Yep, I'm catching a nice buzz. How's it working out there, Trev?
Not bad. Another 10, 15 minutes, I think.
Okay, for those tuning in, Trev's making a big-ass lasagna.
Terry, the Barry Aurelia, and such, because there was just a big bust in Tiny Township.
That was a month or two ago.
Yep.
That was gangs out of Toronto that came down here and they're like, hey, can we rent like 10 acres of your property? Like, why? Grow weed. I'm like, all right, well, I'm native. It should be legal. It's not. It's okay for him to grow the weed, but not for him to outsource to Asian
his property.
City. Hell, Doug, I don't know who the guy is, but he has testicles of steel because he posted on YouTube the OPP surveillance footage from the helicopter over the grow ops. How do I know? Because we watched it one night. Which then took us down the rabbit hole of going on Google Earth and just going over the reservoir. Like, there's a grow op, there's a grow op, there's a grow op.
Memories of Charlotte.
Joe McCraw asks, okay, what was your
Joe.
favorite? What you don't even have to go past tense. You can go now.
I mean, it depends. I mean, sometimes eggs and toast just hit so good. It was just like,
that's true. Currently, hot dogs.
Hot dogs is the current fucking trend for
Hot
sure.
dogs. Yep.
Or some kind of form of like sausages.
Although he mentioned Raisin Bran, I will say 2 nights ago, bowl of Fruity Pebbles is not a bad thing.
Wow. Yeah, for me, Captain Crunch was always a good one too.
I like seen it around late, but Fruity Pebbles, I pick it up on sale, cheap at like Dollarama.
I used dry noodles, Richard, uncooked.
Also pies and cakes, pastries.
Seminelli, fucking little ripply noodles, and that pan fits 4 rows of exactly how long the noodles are. Basically, it's short by a 1/4 inch on each end, so I kind of stagger them back and forth, which makes it a pretty good edge to come around. You know, a little cheesy crust.
I will also say for seasonal munchies this time of year, I really like the assorted appetizers that you throw in the oven.
Right.
Especially if you buy like 3 boxes, you know, they each have 4 different kinds in, because then you can have, you're like, oh, I got like 12 different appetizers here. You know, it's like a box of chocolates, but in baked pastry form.
My own sauce, Richard. I browned the beef. It's a beef pork mixture, actually. And then a can of tomatoes with the Italian herbs, reduced beef stock, and you got your tomato paste in there. We got the mirepoix. There was the onions, the carrots, the celeries, and some, much to Ben's chagrin, mushrooms, little cremini motherfuckers. But I wiped all the poo off and I cut off the stumps. So, I mean, they're as good as mushrooms can get.
There's only one reason to eat mushrooms.
It's still fungus.
Yeah. There's only one reason to eat fungus, Doug, and that's to see cool fucking psychedelic things. That's the only reason.
Mozzarella cheese, like a pizza mozzarella, and we also took a ricotta, a little tub, I guess a pint, a half liter.
Yeah.
Ricotta, 500 milliliter, and mixed that with about 4 ounces of Alfredo pasta mix to make my bechamel for the layer of the white.
Right.
And there's on the top layer only, there's a good chunk of Parmesan that I mixed in with the mozzarella that I put on that last layer, just to give it the color, right? You want that.
Oh, and there's a random layer of pepperoni in there somewhere.
There is a random layer of a good quality little round pizza kind of pepperoni. Yeah, it should be pretty good. It weighs about 5 pounds, for fuck's sake. There's over 2 pounds of the ground meats. Giant can of tomatoes. The beef.
Taunting me, Doug. He's got a spare room up there. I'm just saying. Like, oh, what? Minimal snow and fine food. Ooh.
Currently not raining, or is it? Maybe. No, 49 degrees, and there's rain possible in a couple 3 hours. We'll reach a low. Now it just bounces, like high of 49, low of 45, high of 54, low of 42, 48, 42, 49, 44, 48, 44, 49, 45. We just kind of sit in this wet, cold, dark zone of precipitation. I mean, there's no shortage of humidity coming.
I've never had bacon in a lasagna, Eddie.
Nor Big Mac sauce.
Nor Big Mac sauce, which is kind of Thousand Island dressing. So that's kind of
when you do the beef bourguignon, you buy the little slabs. They're about 1/4 inch thick of a pork belly. It's not smoked, but it's like bacon, basically, but they're really thick. And you cube that up into little 1/4 inch cubes. And you render that off, and you use that. And then the bourguignon sauce, it's like little meaty croutons in the thing, right? And I was almost going to do that for our bolognese that went into the lasagna, but I didn't. I kind of regret, because that fat that renders out of there too, you just throw the flour in there and that's your thickener, right? I mean, it's beautiful.
I just seen the comment that said, wow, no, it did not. Wow. It says, smells and looks yummy. Just saying, I'm like, how the hell did you know? But then it's Ken.
Doug worked it out. Because Ken did take the advice. And so I'm going to say, we're going to check in with Hip in about 3 months and see how much weight he's gained. You got a scale there, Trev? Maybe we could do a.
Did I mention the dessert table? Cookies and cream cake. We got blueberry pie. We got chocolate cream pie. There's ice cream in the fridge and whipped cream.
Yeah. Can you tell Becca's out of town?
Well, it was her birthday yesterday when she traveled. She made it down there. All's good. She
went to Tulsa this time of year, Doug. Fucking Tulsa.
Oklahoma.
You know the only reason to go there is for the fucking chili bowl, and that's it. Right? That's it.
But I mean, good for her. She did her airport transferring and all that shit.
But you know, right now, she's living on Tulsa time.
Maybe.
Oh, you went there. Fuck. And Hip's like, yep, 6-course meal.
We have garlic toast too. A little baguette style, not the big French bread style.
Bo says I lost 5 pounds in the past month with my mom cooking. Probably gained 10 now.
Yeah.
What was it cooking the whole time? When? Like, other than we know he's a pizza master. We know Bo can cook a mean pizza. We've seen them. Guy's got a pizza oven right there in his shop, Doug. Commercial.
Trying different recipes. Oh, wonderful. So that's never the same pizza twice. That's how you do it, folks. That's the key to a pizza is if you change it up, it's a different meal every day, but it's still
all part of the master plan.
Right.
To dial in the perfect pizza. It's going to be pizza and pierogies at his venue.
Oh, geez. With big chunks of fucking kubasa in there. Ooh, so good.
Oh, he's got to make little pizza pierogies. Just do it like that way.
Pierogies with like pizza guts?
Yeah.
Like a little calzone, a mini calzone.
Calzone.
I think they call them pizza bites. I don't know.
Freaking pizza pockets.
Right.
Awesome breadsticks as well. Nice. No, it's not hard to believe at all, Eddie. It's
no.
Not hard to believe at all. Have you eaten that golden corral?
There's 2 words that make any kind of food in the U.S. believable.
Bacon?
Well, I mean, there's the option of a vegetable lasagna. You gotta put like zucchinis and eggs.
Those 2 words?
Layers to try and
boiled peanuts.
Only reason I'd have to do that is Rebecca's steak, right?
Not even roasted, boiled.
Just boiled.
You know, you can roast those, right? And they taste way better.
Right?
Yeah.
Nope, boiled.
Boiling is my favorite way of cooking anything. There are some things that are good poached, like an egg.
Yeah.
But there's not a lot of things you can just cook
peanut in the shell. You crack it open, and it's a bunch of steamy blandness in there.
Yeah. Poached fish is a big popular thing too. Right? You have to have the sauce for it because otherwise
it tasted like the shittiest. Like when you go to the natural food store, peanut butter, like the shittiest rendition of that is what boiled peanuts taste like. It's disgusting. And people buy that like at the fucking dirt track. Like, oh, I got a treat.
By the freaking bag full.
Like getting kicked in the balls. Oh, I got a treat. No, I didn't. And Rick loves boiled peanuts. Well, you had that Jamaican wheat, Rick.
Well, look, Chris is onto something new, right? Forget the toaster oven. You don't need an air fryer.
The toppings stay on wonderful.
I can't do the boiled peanuts. Oh, damn me. Now, next to the boiled peanuts is usually a lemonade stand, and I do like that. Except put a fucking lid on the cup at the dirt track, for fuck's sakes.
Depends on who's serving the lemonade, I guess.
Hey, John. Good to see you.
Cheers.
We'll go for a few more minutes here, folks. Probably go to the bottom of the hour.
Yeah, I got another 5 minutes.
39 fine folks watching. I can talk today. I can't.
Yeah, let's go. Like it should be about 5 more minutes for the lasagna, and then I'll go again to the mobile cam. We can go in and we can all, at the very least, take a look at the finished product as it goes out of the oven before it rests.
So that was the plan for Thanksgiving until you decide to carve the turkey without going on camera. So
I think I'm going to buy. I'm torn because I can get a frozen turkey right now, $2 a pound, which is a really good deal. But I prefer to go with a fresh turkey, and they're usually $3 or $4 a pound. But it makes a difference. And if you're only buying a 10, 12-pound turkey, it doesn't fucking matter that much.
Yeah, I outsource that shit. You know who cooks a mean turkey? Scott cooks a mean fucking Good turkey.
Right. Yeah, I want to go to Amanda's house for Christmas.
It's.
Oh! I'll dress up as Santa this year, Amanda. It'll be fun.
I'm not here anymore.
I was gonna say, she gone.
Damn it.
And just a reminder, folks, any tips in the virtual tip jar between now and the holidays will be going towards the girls' Christmas, and leftovers going to Amanda's Christmas, which is chocolates. All right. Actually, you know what the funny part is? Out of spite, I always make sure I'll pick up 3 smaller boxes rather than 1 or 2 big ones, Trev. But one of them I'll know she does not like. And I'll even be like, I just want to make sure, which ones don't you like again? And she fucking falls for it every time. Oh, yeah, I don't like this. Right. Okay. Like, let's say it's dark chocolate. All right. One. Dark chocolate favorites. It's like...
Let's see what she did there.
Which might have been the Ferrero Rochers. I got the variety party pack. She says, I hate those. Well, it's not about you.
I don't mind those.
The thing is, Trev, the hack is, right? Remember, you'd have the cool aunt and uncle they'd get you a gift, but then then there's one for the family or for the parents. But really, it's just a box of chocolates. So then, really, it's for you too. So,
yeah.
And I try to do the same thing for the girls, so they just get more gifts. So,
exactly.
Plus, then I get to hear about my sister on the 28th. You know, chocolate. Now I'm all broken out. A woman in her 40s shouldn't break out. I'm like, you shouldn't eat half a box of chocolates. Like a fucking 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Ooh, Richard went out for fondue last night. Was it a fondue party, or was this a...
Well, there's 2 kinds of fondues. There's the cheesy, meaty kind of fondues, and then there's the strawberry chocolate kind of fondues. And
there's cheese,
candlelight, or
oil. Yeah, there's also oils, Trev. I think olive oil, perhaps. I can't remember. But there's oil.
Like a little deep frying thing.
Kinda. Yeah, it's more kind of deep fryer thing.
That'd be fun with the right amount of seasoning. Seems like you're making your
party once.
You're making your guests work to create their meal.
Just for the sake that I can say I went to a fondue party once.
You have to build your meal. Okay, here's
like in the 70s. It didn't turn into a key party afterwards.
I was gonna say, did you use this? You can use the stick. You don't have to do anything else or on anything else.
It's like roasted marshmallows with
peanut oil. Thanks,
peanut oil and chunks of a variety of things. Peanut oil is good because it's very neutral. It doesn't have any taste worth of nothing. Unless you're allergic to peanuts, of course.
Well, there's that. Well, if you're not sure, well, give it a shot.
Anyone got an EpiPen nearby? Yeah, I got one. All right, we're good. Let's go.
Right? Restaurant, 4-course, cheese, a salad, an oil or broth, and then a chocolate dessert course. Well, that makes sense. So you get all 3.
Well, there you go. You get to experience the whole gauntlet of fondues. Fuck, that's a fondue funky party.
Doug's like, I'm not sure about that whole salad as the second course thing.
Well, yeah.
Well, I like a good Greek salad. I like a good Caesar salad. You can have all my olives. I will never.
I don't mind a house salad on occasion.
You know what? I do not mind an oil and vinegar salad.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Italian dressing on the
Italian dressing on there. Maybe some Thousand Island dressing
and the radishes.
Well, no, I'm like a straight olive oil vinegar on, and then just eat it.
Really, no herbs.
No.
He's raised by a couple Cape Bretoners. Doug.
Why does it need the oil? So then it can just slide down the
salt
What's the
and
point?
pepper. That's it. That's all that's in the spice rack. Salt and pepper. That is the spice rack.
I bet you Rob Blackmore's had an oil and vinegar salad like that.
Like my dad's like that too. And go easy on the pepper. None of that spicy shit.
Well, like Quentin, right? The spiciest thing he's handled is ketchup.
Coming up to the Christmas
3-hour event.
Looking forward to having a nice
I don't know,
cheese and sausage and crackers.
I don't like 2 of those 3 things. And
Well, then Rob, you're not.
You're on your own.
Rob, take that official out of there. He's not a natural one.
Blue cheese has to be used as a
One
seasoning.
in my salad. There you go, John.
It's too strong.
Michael Crow says, I have a salad for lunch every day. Maybe that's why I take up my anger on by trolling Ben. Could be.
There we go. The more you know. Where's the thing?
Try a cream-based dressing once in a while. It makes a healthy salad very unhealthy.
Salad with the big chunks of Parmesan cheese in it, and bacon bits, and croutons.
Yeah. What do you got there? Ranch.
I got a salad.
Smother it all over these vegetables so they're not healthy anymore. Now it's more of a stew, a vegetable soup.
Bacon ranch. Do some fucking Emmenthal cheese on there because I'm fancy like that.
Get very 80s creamy cucumber. Ooh.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah,
Spinach salad with the honey dill dressing,
very
Emmenthal cheese, chunks of egg.
Like ranch, try creamy cucumber. It's nah. There's already cucumbers in the salad. Yeah, but now there's more in cream flavor.
The thing about a salad is that if you have access to bacon bits, the more bacon bits you can put on it, the easier it's going to be to eat.
What about Eddie saying that honey mustard and fried chicken bits?
Like the popcorn chicken?
I like that idea. Well, I do. Kind of like a chicken Caesar thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's Caesar with honey mustard.
The fried chicken Caesar's pretty good.
Easy with your balsamic vinegar. I can't stand that shit.
Yeah, no.
Again, you got to just put that in there, and people don't even know it.
Fucking the ex's mom.
Not as a salad.
Fucking side salad that looked like, and Doug and I are used to salads where it's like iceberg lettuce, tomatoes, carrots.
Don't play that red lettuce shit.
Basically like a house salad. Go to fucking old lady's place. It's all fucking looks like dandelion leaves for fucking lettuce. It's like holy, and it always had the balsamic vinegar, which is fucking like the dirty ass cousin of malt vinegar. Which is
basically wine that went bad.
Yeah, right. It is. So you're just putting shitty wine on your fucking salad.
Shitty wine has actually gone bad.
I try to be nice, and I stomach like a third of it once. I'm like, oh fuck this shit. I'm like, can I get it without the dressing?
Right.
They're like, be pretty plain. I'm like, I'll bring my own fucking dressing if I have to. I'll rather eat it plain. I don't care. What's that for? It's time for you to go. Right. I knew we were waiting on something to not end the show. Blue Mox, there is some good wines. I got not deep into wines. I have been deep into the wines on occasion. I used to sell wine for a living.
I'm not a big wine guy.
The only employee that wasn't a housewife.
It's one of those when in Rome kind of things with me. I can enjoy 1 or 2 glasses of wine, but I can't sit there and drink a bottle of wine. That's going to hurt.
Oh, no. Exactly. Oh,
and there's some people who be like, knock out.
Good to go anyway, especially when you smoke weed. It does pair well with weed, though. A nice glass of red wine will pair with weed.
It depends. Like an Alfredo, you want like a Chablis, and you want a nice red wine.
Yeah. If I'm going to have a white, I'll have a nice Chardonnay. And if it's red, I usually a Merlot. Although I won't turn down a Cabernet.
I didn't realize you were that bougie.
Oh, fuck. I used to be bougie. Literally, worked at a wine rack, Doug. You gotta be pretty fucking bougie. You know what the best thing about working at the wine rack in Trenton was, Doug? It was in the plaza there, where the fucking plaza? Near the McDonald's, like out by the base. So it was all the military wives that come in for their wine because they didn't know where the liquor store was downtown. So it was all these nice French women. I'm like, ooh, you know a lot about wine. I'm like, I know enough to impress you. Beyond that, not so much. Then they started cutting my hours, and then they wanted me to also work at the location that was in the Belleville Mall. Like, oh, it was a kiosk in the middle of the mall. I was like, oh, fuck, death. All right, here we go, folks. Let's see. Why don't we do some production work here, Ben? Go like this, and we'll go like this. There we are, folks. This is easy.
Oh, easy. You know what, Ben? I bet if you did landscape mode, it would.
I will. I'm just getting more light.
Because Ben always gives me shit for not going landscape.
Wow.
I get it.
Well, that's why. See, it says Charles as the emoji, but he's doing a facepalm emoji. Holy crap. Who doesn't want super chat if you want a piece of that? Damn.
It looks like it's smiling.
Oh, we'd be smiling.
My tummy's smiling. Nice.
Are we gonna let
There we go.
It's still pretty soft. But I think that's definitely done.
Nice.
So now,
So it just has to rest a bit.
we'll let that sit up for like 15 minutes.
What's up, Mayhem?
About 10 minutes, we have to throw the garlic bread in. Hey, look, wait, you ready? This is fun.
I think this is gonna be a regular segment on Sunday nights. Is cooking with Trev.
It has been intermittently, depending on the munchies and a big meal. Hey, look at Inception.
Hey, look, there we are, right there. That's
Mark Murray says, "I'm hungry now. May I order a pizza." Oh, great. There we are. Well, there you go.
I know
folks.
where I'm not ordering a pizza.
Yeah, we should probably wrap things up here. It's always fun having you on, Doug. We'll do it again sometime because why not? Next week,
I
we
just
got
like-
Charles Green coming on.
I was gonna say I'm the opener for next week.
Yeah, there you go. Or you're the headliner from last week. Wait, who did we have on last week? Oh, who do we have on last week, Trev?
Said, boy, asking me. What did I do?
I checked in for a bit on my way home. I was driving.
We should know this.
It was Steve Brand.
Steve Brand, right? I knew that.
Huh?
Steve,
It took a
Steve,
second.
You're so special.
It's still running on a hard drive. That wasn't at the SSD.
Wow. There we go. Yeah, well, hey, you think that's bad, folks? There's been Monday shows. I'm like, who did I have on last night?
Yeah.
No clue.
I'm luckily I'm there. So I can...
Or Doug, it's like the time I was looking back here for my Boss delay pedal. I couldn't find it on the shelf. And then Billy Baloney's in the chat saying, yeah, you sold it to me like 6 months ago. It's right here. Like, oh. Hey, some Dave, dude. So if you haven't already, please hit the like. Of course, you guys, you know what to do. Hang on the line here.
Take a handful of hate to the guinea pigs.
Feed some bald guinea pigs. There we go. And then be good to each other. Hold those doors open. Let Richard Nagamitsu and Hetty in traffic. Tune in tomorrow night for Connects with Guitars. We'll be giving away some channel memberships. Show some bad album covers, perhaps. I don't know what else. Thanks everybody that donated tonight. That was awesome. We got to show off one vote too. At the very least. So that
Next Buffalo meeting is, I guess, the Wednesday, third one.
Wednesday the 17th, I believe. I think I did the math on that one. I was just looking. Yes, because otherwise it would be the 24th. And how depressing is it if we're doing a group hang on Christmas Eve, Doug?
Well, actually, I mean, that's the
really, hey, who has a
start
happy
date
home
for
life?
my fucking holidays. ASATURDAY. Hey!
There we go.
It's just Saturday.
Well, I can probably come around for the to your New Year's Eve hang.
I'm not doing a New Year's Eve hang.
Just
It'll
saying,
be on a Thursday?
because I'll be home. I got nothing to do.
I
Because
usually hang out off air on New Year's Eve.
Unless it falls on a Sunday or a Monday.
Yeah, you did, Bo. You missed it on Saturday. You said you were going to miss it.
I was here, Bo,
There we go.
for a
You
bit.
weren't at the Buffalo meeting because you're not a channel member.
Oh, I thought you meant Sunday.
Bam, bam, bam. How's that for a transition?
Nice. It's almost
Pretty
like
Hey, fancy setup.
well, there we are. So, yeah, we're halfway through the outro, and then I got sidetracked. Imagine that, Doug.
Could have been a squirrel.
If you haven't already, check out Doug's podcast on FaceSpace. If you're on FaceSpace, make some space for his face. Ooh, look what I did there. Oh, fancy.
Oh yeah, my next one is Wednesday. I'm doing a recap of
This.
weekends ago.
Tune in for the highlights and the lowlights. Yeah, that's more like it. So yeah, be good to each other because his wife is real.
Right there.
Yep. No, wait, she's not here.
Thank
Nope.
God.
Just right there.
Yep.
2
So-
floors up.
There you go. Good to each other. We'll see you tomorrow night. And I gotta look for an ending. Let's go with
That one.
Come
Huh?
on. Come on. Come on.
Don't litter.
Hey Ben, if you really want your guitar to sound weird, get a 12-string pack of strings and then throw out the 6-string set and then take the high 6-string set and then drop that down to a B and put them on your 6-string guitar. Snort! I'm gonna eat pizza.